Hey all, welcome to ShareTrekc. This is Raj here, and friends, today I'm going to talk about 5 or 6 of our genomic stocks. This is going to be a very brief video, and I'm going to look at the emerging trends. These are only the stocks in which I can see some technical patterns and I can have some comments to you. So let's get started. Welcome back, friends. I would like to take you to the TradingView platform, and today I'm going to talk about Caribou, Verve, Editas, ARK-G. There is a really good pattern out there for ARK-G. Then I'm going to talk about Beam Therapeutics, CRISPR Therapeutics, which has got some moves out there, Bluebird, and IMATIC. So these are the companies I'm going to cover. I'm trying to keep this video not longer than 10 minutes. So let's go to our TradingView platform first. Well, here we are in our TradingView platform, and I'm going to be walking you through what's happening with Caribou first. So if you look at this chart of Caribou, which has candles which are all one-day candle. So the positive thing out here is that there is still room for RSI to move up. The momentum is really good. MACD is also solid. And we have the formation of the second golden cross out here. And we have support from 2 exponential moving averages for the price. And it is now coupled with the third one, which happens to be the 100-day exponential moving average. So we got a lot of support out here for the price. So that's the reason why I think Caribou is on a good wicket, and it has to test the resistance, which is the 200-day exponential moving average. And once it crosses above that, then I think it's going to look good. Overall market sentiment is good. That's what is driving these companies, not individual news, in my opinion. And the next company that I want to talk to you about is going to be Verve. So let us look at Verve out here. So we saw a huge gap down for Verve, and the market overreacted. Now the gap down has to be covered sooner rather than later. So we have 2 green candles, both are positive, but today some enthusiastic people tried to push the price higher, but they were pushed down immediately by the bears. And we had strong resistance from these 3 exponential moving averages, which are the 9-day, 20-day, and 100-day exponential moving average. All the 3 of them pushed it down. And our momentum is still below average. MACD is also bearish. So this is going to be a bit of a struggle for Verve to continue making the move upwards. And after this, the next company that I wanted to talk to you about is Editas. So if you look at Editas out here, you would see that the momentum is pretty strong. Still ways to go for the RSI to be overbought. And our MACD is also absolutely bullish. And we have a really strong support out here at 8.38. And the price is also looking strong. Now, we do have some resistance at around... let me double click on this. At around 9.07, we have a resistance, and that resistance has to be pierced, and we have failed in the last 4 attempts. The first attempt was here, second, third, and today the 4th. Maybe tomorrow we have the strength to go across because the momentum is pretty strong. It's not turning back. MACD is also pretty good. So I think of all the shares, I think Editas may still have the juice to try to challenge this resistance and probably break above it and convert that into a support. Now, next stock that I want to talk about with you is ARK-G. Let's go for ARK-G next. In ARK-G, I have seen a cup and handle pattern out here. It's not very neat. It's a bit messy, and there's a gap up out here. However, I'm looking at above average momentum with a lot of room in the RSI, very strong MACD. I'm looking at a golden cross out here. And I'm also looking at the support from 3 exponential moving averages. So if this cup and handle pattern was to prevail, we are looking at a price target of around $28.39 in my opinion. Of course, these are all personal opinion, not financial advice. So please do your own due diligence before investing. But I see a lot of bullish signs out here for ARK-G, which could kind of reflect the overall bullishness in the market, because most of our genomic stocks are getting lifted unless they are in some severe trouble. So now, next company that I want to talk about is going to be Beam Therapeutics. And out here we have Beam, And if you look at the Beam Therapeutics, again, the same story. Momentum is above average and still moving up. MACD is also pretty strong and bullish. And we have just about broken above the last resistance we had out here at 25.10. So this is a really good situation for our share price to take support from here and move upwards in pursuit of a potential. If we were to call this a rough cup and handle, I was trying to project a target price of around 29.96, but I changed my mind. I don't think this is a cup and handle situation. So I'm just going to withdraw this. Overall, I would say that this is looking bullish, and we have already converted the resistance at 25.10 into a support. So the next move for tomorrow is going to be to break through this 200-day exponential moving average and convert that also into a support. And then we'll be on an absolutely strong wicket. The other good point out here, other bullish point, is that we have the second golden cross here. The first one happened here. The second one has happened out here. So overall, I see a lot of strength in Beam Therapeutics. And the next stock that I want to talk to you about is CRISPR. Most people like to see what's happening with CRISPR. So let's look at what's happening in CRISPR. Last time I made a video where I spoke about this dragonfly doji out here, saying that it's a trend reversal symbol. Yes, it worked out. It became a trend reversal. We have a gap up, and we had a doji, which is an indecision symbol out here with equal wicks on both sides. But the indecision was converted into a positive decision on the 15th, and a resistance at 56.36 held it back. But I see a lot of strength out here because we have one golden cross here, we have the second golden cross here, and the third in the making. And we have support from all the exponential moving averages. Our momentum is pretty high. RSI still has room to be overbought. And our MACD is also very strong. So I'm very optimistic that in the next day's trading, we are going to break through 56.36 and convert that into a support. And our next resistance is going to be 59.23. So that's what I have to say about CRISPR Therapeutics. And then let us go to look at Bluebird. Now, in Bluebird, I see that the momentum is still above average, so that is good, but it's a bit flat. And the MACD is also bullish, that is also good. And the other good factor is that we had the first golden cross, which is a bullish sign, and now we have the second golden cross, which happened on the 14th. And we have created a new support line out here, 3.23, which was earlier a resistance, is now converted into a support. So we just got stopped by the 200-day exponential moving average. We need to break through that. And I am thinking that tomorrow, if the overall market remains positive, Bluebird might show some action. However, comparing to other stocks in our genomic watch list, Bluebird might be a bit anemic because they don't have much cash in their balance sheet, and they are going to sell the priority voucher if they get it. The chances of them getting it is pretty high, but that is different from actually having it in their hand and actually handing it over to the potential buyer. So there is going to be a bit of weakness around Bluebird, but if the overall market is moving up 100 units, I would say Bluebird would move at least 20 units. So that said, I think the next stock that I want to talk about is IMATIC. So IMATIC has got a cup and handle pattern, and today we saw a bit of a dip out here. So I'm going to give it a little bit of hope that probably it might do something positive tomorrow. But when I look at the momentum out here, the momentum has gone below average, and the MACD is pointing towards the signal line, even though it is bullish. So I'm thinking that probably we might end up with a death cross tomorrow because the 9-day exponential moving average is moving towards the 20-day exponential moving average, which is not a good sign. So I would say that this particular cup and handle pattern, for all practical purposes, has fizzled out, and we no longer have a target price on this. So with that said, my friends, I would like to bring this video to an end. I hope you guys are having a good time, and I'll catch up with you again. Right now, I think it's time for you to enjoy, because we haven't had such a good run for genomics in a long while. Many shares are looking green, and I think some of the portfolios are also getting green. And when you compare the growth in the price, the upward movement in the price for genomic companies as compared to the rest of the market, I think we have to be a bit cautious, because there are going to be many people who are a bit scared and who would like to take profits or cut their losses when the share price comes up. So you have to be careful about that. So you can expect that genomics will be moving up slightly slower. But once the interest cuts start happening, then the markets will be juiced up even further, and genomics may move up much faster. So with that said, my friends, I'd like to bring this video to an end. I'll catch up with you again in the next video. Bye for now.